Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You can get a job in the Middle East simply by trying or by magic, through others, or by a fluke. Remember that competition is everywhere. Some here, some there, but bam! Loy Machedo is the best.
Okay, this is a video for those who are entering their 40s or 50s, okay, above 40s. This video is especially for you. Can be useful for someone who in their mid-30s, because you'll find this useful. The video focuses on the mindset and the challenges that we'll face. Now, if in case you're a well-to-do guy and you have businesses, a lot of money, fine, nothing to worry about. But yeah, it all depends. What is your income? What is your expenditure? If you're living a high maintenance lifestyle and you need to keep earning big, and you just got lucky at the right time, right place, right whatever, then you better be careful. Now, the reason I want to address this topic is because, they say, midlife crisis. It's very real, I'll tell you that. And the reason for it is you have approximately 20 years left, 20, from 40 to 60, whereby after that, nobody is going to give you a job, at least in the corporate world. Unless, of course, you're such an industry expert that everyone knows you and like, wow, we need you, and unless you're some really powerful brand or industry leader, then you're in trouble. Now, the reason why they call it a midlife crisis is because you suddenly become aware, shit, I have another 20 more years. Now, if you break it down between 40 to 60, 40, 50 and 60, from 40 to 50 is where you could say most of the people achieve their peak. Now, if you have not achieved your peak between 40 to 50, that's your last hurrah. In fact, I would limit it and say 40 to 45. By this time, you really need to push to get to a very senior level. I'm talking of employees, okay? You need to push to a very senior level, whatever it is, regional manager, whatever. Now, the title matters a lot. Not just the title, the responsibilities. Sorry, let me rephrase that. The role that you take matters a lot, not the title. Title, people can have dummy titles, managing director of a small piddly little firm, and that's all bullshit. The role, the responsibilities. If you can literally build a track record of handling big, challenging roles and responsibilities, and you can really execute them with aplomb, I mean, people will, you can literally go and apply for other jobs and opportunities. But now let's assume 40 to 50, that stage, or 40 to 45, you lose your job. Then that is a very dangerous and risky place to be, okay? Because if you lost your job, let's say company closed down. The problem is, if your company closed down, then you should be, if you're good, another company would have scooped you up. But if you're not good, nobody will bother. And if you're an average guy, you'll keep applying. People will only say, okay, fine, I can offer you a job, but I'll give you less, because they know you need them more than they need you. Okay? Now, if you lose your job after 45 to 50, the challenge is a bit more, because people start viewing you as not 45, oh, he's going to be 50 years old. Now, that's another headache in itself. So if you have a job, just make sure that this is the company that you really want to spend the next 5 years, from 40 to 45. And from 40 onwards, plan out what you're going to do after 45. Okay? Because after 45, the next jump should be a big one. And 50 should be your last. Once you reach the realm of 50 years old, if you do lose your job, unless of course you are incredibly amazing, okay, nobody's going to employ you. I have had so many people who after 50, you can populate your resume with so many things that you have done. I did this last year, 5 years ago I was with this company, before that this. Oh, I started my career at the age of 20 years old or 16 years old. You can put 5, 6, 7 pages of everything that you've done. What people fail to understand is what you did 20 years ago is irrelevant today. It's like me telling you, would you like to buy a software which is 20-year-old? Or would you like to buy this phone which is 10-year-old? Nobody wants that. That is why even in your resume, when people start stating all the skills and everything, what are you doing? Who the fuck cares about all this? People, the problem is people, they are good at their jobs, they're good at what they do, but they're not good at marketing and selling themselves. You need to only put what is relevant. And yeah, I'll give you an example. I got this guy, 5 pages resume, small font. I mean, it looked like a life story. He had graphs and he had ratings, the bar, I'm strategy and sales and corporate corporate communication and this and that and so many things. Then team management, ratings. So, fine, you're evaluating yourself. But then, which part is useful to the company? Now, if you put 5 pages, are you going to do all the 5 pages of skills that you mentioned every single day? No, it's going to be one core thing you're going to do every single day. Maximum 2. Fine, if you're leadership, you'll do multiple tasks, but your core will be 1, 2, or 3. They can't ask you, like, you can't be good in sales and accounts and operations and management and logistics. If you're that good, you should be a CEO. So the problem with people who are above 50, you need to position yourself as a leader. You need to know how to brand yourself, and you need to know only what to say. And the fewer the words, the better. In fact, many of my clients who have offered services, from 5 pages or 7 pages, it has come down to 1 page sometimes. Just 1 page. And I'll tell you that 1 page has landed them interviews and at least given them some job, better than nothing. And I always tell people who are above 40, the more number of months you are unemployed, the more horrible it is. And especially after 50, if you're without a job for a few months, you can be rest assured nobody will give you a job. You need to work with a sense of urgency, desperation. I mean, you need to grab whatever you can get, man. Otherwise, you're going to be in trouble. Now, the problem here is, in the Middle East, if you grab a job, take a job, you have to sign the contract. You can't work for someone and change your job after 3 days, someone else 1 month. You have to sign the contract and you'll have to end up working for them for the duration of the contract, 2 years or 3 years. So that is why a lot of people get into trouble over there. See, my concluding thoughts that I'll give you. See, I'm in my 40s. Okay, I'm 44, going to be 45. Yes, my mind is young and I don't feel like I've aged one bit. But I need to be realistic. I can't go around thinking I'm a 20-year-old boy. The physical body doesn't respond the way it used to. And the world identifies me, even though I don't want to be identified as, oh, he is middle-aged or whatever. Like, I'll tell you, even today, I still think I'm 20-year-old. I still think I'm young. I still think of girls and fun and partying and, like normal, any other normal person, gaming. But when you're talking of the corporate world, they will judge you, even though they say, no, we don't care of age and nationality and skin color and looks and religion. The ugly fact is, the world does it. If the world didn't do it, we'd have a perfect world. So age is a very important criteria. So what I need you to keep in mind is, see, me being 45, I'm constantly thinking, okay, my time is coming up where I'm going to be irrelevant, where people are not going to be bothered. People are going to say, hey, the old man. In fact, you get these new youngsters who are trying to act daring and brave, and they have all these new skills. Yes? My daughter trying to get my attention. So, what I suggest to you is, if you're above 40, please take your life very seriously, to the point where it should be, you should not be able to sleep. You should not be able to take it lightly. You should not be, hey man, see, if you have around, say, $1 million in the bank, fine, relax, chill the fuck out, switch off my YouTube video, don't bother. But otherwise, no, it's, you have a family to take care of, you have a future to take care of, you have savings to take care of, you have, your health fails, you get a stroke, you get a heart problem, you get breathing issues, you get an accident. Nobody will take care of you. And as you get older, people, they're like, forget you, man. I have to take care of myself. When you're young, you have friends and all that. As you become older, nobody is bothered. So please work hard on learning how to sell yourself in a dynamic world, how to brand yourself, how to position yourself. And this takes time. I always tell people, it takes time, it takes effort, it takes a lot of strategy, because selling any other product is easy. Selling any other service is easy. Talking about a global brand, oh, Rolls-Royce, it'll sell by itself. But when you're selling you, that is a major challenge. And I always tell people, every single day, if you're not making money, $5, $10, $50, $100, you're a fool. That is why when people laugh at me, what the fuck, yeah, he's asking for $1, he's asking for donations to his channel, $5, $10. This one becomes 10, becomes 100, becomes 1,000. You will not know because you're an employee mentality. But a businessman counts every penny. Because through the penny of every unit, you make money. So this is what I wanted to share with you guys. We are living in challenging times right now, where you can't take your eyes off the ball, and it's, things are changing too drastically. So please focus on learning how to market and sell yourself. Start now. You'll see the results after a couple of months. The longer you wait, I'm not saying come to me, fine, go to somebody else. When you plan your wedding, you go to a professional. When you have a party, you decide on the best. When you want to travel, you check with travel agents. Then shouldn't you be doing, when you can plan so many details for your wedding, can't you plan the same for your career that gives you your daily bread every month for the rest of your life, where it'll change your life forever? Don't be stingy where it matters. I'll tell you, because once you reach that age and you lose everything, then it's too late. Anyway, just thought I'd share this with you. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Say, my family. Alright. Bye-bye. Chalo, you guys take care. It's me signing off.